and all. So I have mothered my brother. The youngest one in the Dahal clan. My brother is 9 years younger to me and 6 years younger to my sister. So I've literally washed him, bathed him, put him to sleep, fed him, and even cleaned his poop and pee. So being a kid myself, I can probably say I've mothered my brother. Relax, I'm not looking for a nanny's job here, but since he's the protagonist of this story, I'm just trying to highlight the relationship we share. Now, year 2000 has been a very special year for humankind, as everyone were busy welcoming the starting of the new millennium. Likewise, it's been special for Dahal family as well, but for all the wrong reasons. I was 11 and my brother was 2. So I don't quite remember the exact incident, what happened. I have faint memories of it, but the story has been retold so many times at my home that it's still fresh in my memories and it just feels like yesterday. A tiny little bundle of joy, our sunshine, our bhai hardly cried. He was a cheeky monkey though, very mischievous, and I promise not a single person who met him wouldn't pull his cheeks. He was adorable, healthy and active child. But one summer morning of year 2000, must be the month of June or July, my mom complained that Bhai didn't get sleep at all. He cried persistently and his body was hot. Now, 20 years ago, I had no idea that when body temperature is equal to or greater than 100.4 degree Fahrenheit, it's called fever. But I recall my parents as saying that my Bhai had developed a fever. Now, I don't exactly remember what happened for the day during the day, but at evening I remember I had difficulty in breathing, and I could say it because he was making some kind of unusual sound while he breathed. And today I know it's called wheezing. Now, as a kid myself, I had history of pneumonia, and as George Michael sings, once bitten, twice shy. Without any delay, my parents rushed my brother to hospital in evening. Now, I clearly remember that because my mother left my sister and I to a neighbor's place and we were picked up at night by my mother. Whenever my mom recalls the story today, she says my bhai was given antibiotics intravenously immediately and was put on oxygen. Even today, 20 years later, she gets emotional as she shares the story because of the hopelessness the child had to go through 20 years ago. Now, the kid was put under several medicines at that time, and I vividly remember all of us praying for the medicines to do the magic, but nothing were working at that time. My parents, who barely knew the name of the medicines, were told their child developed an infection where the medicines wouldn't work. Little did we knew about resistance at that time. Now, things got worse when my brother was septic and had to be transferred to ICU. I remember my sister and I used to climb on our dad's shoulder and peek through the door of ICU just to get a glance of our brother in the ICU, where doctors were trying all their level best to save the life of a 2-year-old. But to our utter dismay, nothing was working at that moment. Nervous, a bigger and better hospital. But then came the good news. The last round of antibiotics or the medicines showed some improvement, and that was a huge relief for all of us. Now, my brother was discharged at around 2 weeks after he was admitted in the hospital. They say all's well that ends well, and we are forever grateful that our bhai is as a young and healthy boy with us, and he even graduated last summer with distinction. Yay! We never thought that, looking at the condition that day, we never thought he would go that far, but we are really proud of him now. We were fortunate enough to have access to easy healthcare services, and because of our prior experience, our bhai was rushed to hospital as soon as possible. But not everyone has the same privilege and awareness to do so. 20 years ago, I had no idea what my bhai went through, but today I realize situation could have been the worst. Now, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit carried away, but um, um, the future is uncertain, but the future without new antibiotics is coming near. So it all depends on us how we use them. That's my story. Thank you very much.